working with some everybody this week, and we were doing like the knee shield, kind of open guard stuff, half guard stuff. You know, started getting into some more guard stuff, and one thing I saw is a lot of people on a certain technique that I like to do, they always get confused to either go under the arm or over the arm, and people go underneath the arm and then it doesn't work. So I was like, you know, maybe we could work a little bit on this, on how to like, it really ties into like punch defense. So like this is all like kind of more punch defense stuff, but it also, you know, helps me to you know, start attacking people in my guard for like the submissions and the arm bars and the triangles and omoplatas and kimuras and stuff like that. All right, so that's what I thought we'd work on today. Is that cool with you guys? Mm-hmm. All right, cool. All right, well, Dean, come here for a sec. So, actually, let's switch. You're down, knee shield. So, would you guys kind of agree that like a person who kind of plays it in this way in the knee shield is like a little bit easier to deal with than someone who's playing like this and like leaning in and trying to, you know, collapse you, and someone who's like, oh, I'm not gonna play like that, I'm gonna play here. I'm like, it's a different lean, right? Like I give just a little bit, but I'm elevating my posture, right? You think, what would you rather have? The guy who's like here trying to pass, or the guy who's here like this trying to pass?
This is way worse.
Okay, so now what's your idea here?
I'm trying to get my grips.
Right, but like, right? It's a problem, isn't it? When the guy elevates and he starts to crush, like you're thinking more about what I'm doing with your leg, or how I'm smashing your leg, pressure there, than like thinking about like attacking, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my grips. I can't.
So to me, the lean is kind of could be an issue, right? Yeah. So when a guy is doing that to me, my natural instinct is to get him to bend again. So I'm going to kick him at the hinge. And when I say kick, it's not really a kick. It's just so you remember. Like he's like this, I'm going here. See? So it's here like this, boom. And there's my grip again that we've been talking about. So now we're back in on knee shield. Right? So if I ever like this, boom, now we're attacking. So this movement has been something that I've used a long time for my guard. And I learned it when we were training for punches, because like if someone's throwing punches, you do this, right? You block, you frame on the hip, you wrap up the arm so the arm can't hit you again, right? You start to bring the guy into a guard and then take away the posture so the guy can't get away from you to punch you, right? And so I'm really glad that I learned jiu-jitsu that way with Relson, and you know, even Master Caique, you know, that's how he trained his jiu-jitsu. So everybody was like, it was the punch defense, right? That we were learning, but we learned to play jiu-jitsu after punch defense. Does that make sense? So it made our jiu-jitsu better, and I didn't really, you know, understand why until like later on. But like that punch defense, one day it clicked on me. I was like, well, hey, if I can block punches and the guy can't punch me, maybe his grips are not going to be as good.